What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Ivan from Team 7. Coming up with our first deck profile on Agents, Chaos Agents. Just really fun deck to play. It's lots of fun. I have fun playing it. I hate playing against it because it really screws me over personally. But let's get started with deck profile. Mainly, let's go with the monsters, of course. So, Triple Venus. Why are you asking? Just because this card's super broken. You summon it and then you can go special summon mystical shiny balls, pay for 500 to, for each, and you can special summon it from your deck or hand, and they're just really good to go into your rank 2 place. It's too broken, and usually if you go first you go into Gachi, and then your opponent can't really do anything unless they compulse it in their turn or like something like that. Of course, triple shine balls. Again, the cards working with Venus, they're just too broken. Rank 2 plays, just too OP. Triple Earth. Earth is your search engine of the deck. Earth lets you search out for basically your Venuses, your Uranuses, your any agent, and any agent that you might need at the moment. It's just too broken. If Sanctuary's on the field, of course you can special summon, not special summon, but search out for Hyperion, which that's basically your big boss monster of the deck. Double Uranus. We used to run 3, but 3 just gets too cloggy, and you don't really want to have triple Uranus. It's just not good for the deck. You don't want to draw into him. Usually I draw into him once. Every time I do, like at least 5 times, I draw him into 2 times each time in my hand. So out of 5 times you do, he's in my hand twice the time. Double Herald of Orange Light, just too good of card. Someone activates effect. You have this. You discard this card with another fairy and negate it and destroy that card. So it's really good for negation. We only run 2. 3 just gets too cloggy. You don't want to have too many Herald in your hand. You don't want that. We don't want to run 1 because then you don't pull it. But 3 is just too much. Double Jupiter. Jupiter is just really good a card. It goes into your rank 4 plays. It helps you go with basically any card in the deck. Plus it gains 800 once you banish one of your fairies from the graveyard. And you can bring it back, some fairies, I think, with this card from the graveyard. Or banish, I'm not even sure. It's like... Okay. Krishla's in here because it's just too good. It's a 28 beater, and all that you need to special summon it is to have 4 fairies in the graveyard. And if you do, you special summon your Krishla, and then you can bring any fairy back from your graveyard to your hand. So you can go into Honest again, and you can go into Earth again, and then you can get Earth search off, and things like that. And there's really no way to get rid of Krishla, because Krishla, when it's destroyed, it goes back to the top of the deck, and you can spam again and again, and spam it and spam it and spam it. The only way to really get rid of it is if you Bottomless the Deep Prison or anything like that. Triple Hyperion. Again, Hyperion's your boss monster of your deck. It's just, this card itself is broken. You can special summon it from your hand by banishing one of your fairies or the agent monsters from your graveyard, and then you special summon, and Hyperion's effect, you can start banishing light monsters to pop any card on the field. Or yeah. And if Sanctuary in the Sky, you can do it up to twice. And if you have all 3 on the field, as you can see, you can do it up to 6 times. This shouldn't be in here. This should be an Honest, but we do not have an Honest to spare. So Marshmelon, not really explaining what to do. Here's our second. We need 2 Honest. We run usually 2 Honest, but we only have the 1. So 1 Honest. Thunder King, just really good of a card. You can't let you or your opponent cannot search for cards and add them to your deck. You can special summon, like if you wanted to, like if, for example, in a Harpy deck, if you search out for a Harpy Dragon, you can special summon it. They can't really do anything about that. But the Thunder King has a second effect. If they special summon, and basically if you don't want it, you tribute your Thunder King and negate the summon. 1 Darklord. Darklord's really good. It's you tribute 1 fairy and then summon it. It's a 3 beater, which is pretty powerful. Also, if you can't get over something, let's say I don't know, something's on the field and you can't get over it, then you take away 1,000 attack points from this monster, and then you can send any card from the field to the graveyard that your opponent controls. One Spirit Reaper. Spirit Reaper is really good if you want to stall. You know, they can't really get over it unless they have like a Phoenix Chain on the field, or Torrential, things like that. They can only be destroyed by effects, so of course. And one BLS, and I'm really explaining, we run Darks and Lights, and Chaos deck without BLS is no Chaos deck at all. So that was the main monster lineup. Let's go into our traps. These are actually pretty generic except for these first two. Divine Punishment. Divine Punishment lets you negate affect monsters, spells, and traps, and it's really good, but you have to have Sanctuary in the sky on the field. If not, it's basically useless, but besides that, it's a really good card. Next are pretty generic. We have a Collar Haunted, a Torrential, a Dark Bribe, a Dust Tornado, and a Bottomless. Really don't have anything to protect us, as in like Fugoku or something like that. But honestly, you don't really need it. We have our spells, generic spells real quick. Not generic, but our Sanctuary in the Sky. You run 3. It's a fairy deck. You don't want to take any damage. This protects you basically from any damage you would take. As in battle damage, not getting attacked directly. And then direct, basically generic. A Dark-O, creature swap. Sorcerer in the right, which should be a pot, and then actual Pot of Duality. It's our main deck. Now to our side deck. We're going to start off with our Synchros and then move on to our Exeats. One Angel Zeref. Zeref is just really good. It works well with Hyperion. It works well with the deck. If you banish it, it comes back the next standby phase, and it also gains 100 for each banished card in the banish zone. So like if your opponent has 6 and you have 6, that's, what is that, 1600? Not 1600, I'm tripping, 1200. So now it's a like 30 something beater. Yeah, but it's a 28 beater and gains 100 for each card in the that's banished. Next is Stardust and Black Rose. No really explanation, they're just really good cards. You want to clear out the field, use Black Rose. If you want to protect your cards, as in don't want them to get destroyed by card effects, use Stardust. Stardust, protects you. Crimson Blader. Crimson Blader's, I mean, it's a really good card. You attack, they can't special summon level 5 or higher. So they can still tribute, but they cannot special summon, which is really good. It basically stalls for you for a little bit. Number 17, Leviath The Dragon. It's really good. It's a 2 beater, a 2000 beater, but for each material it detaches, it gains 500. It can become a 3 beater, but then you can attack your opponent directly if you detach all your materials. Next, Leviair. Not really explaining it. Pretty obvious. Utopia, again, not explaining it. You want to stall, and that's about it. Dark Mist. This is your rank 2 players that I was talking about. This and the next card I'll show. If you have a high powerful monster that you can't get rid of, but you can go into your rank 2s, then you summon your Venus, then you get your Mr. Shining Balls out, and then go into your Dark Mist, and basically attack and then detach, and then you can half the opponent's attack, and then gain that half, and then you would always have plus 100 because it already has 100, so that's really good, and it works well as defending an attack because again you can just detach and get half it. The next card that I was going to show is your rank 2 plays double Gachi. You got to run Gachi in this deck. Your whole monster lineup gains 400 for each material, 200 for each material, and since it's 2 level 4s, you gain 400. That's really good. Also, it helps you just stay alive. I went to locals, and this got me to semifinals. I did not win, but it got me to semifinals, which is really pretty good. And I was running this deck, exactly how it is. If it would be destroyed, you just detach, but then you lose the 200. But that's, pretty good staller. And then last but not least, I have some Golem. You don't want to go into this too much because it's a finisher, not a, things like that. I hope you guys enjoyed the deck profile of my Chaos Agents. It's been your boy Ivan. All these cards will be down in the description so you guys can look it up or look at them. Again, it's been your boy Ivan from Team 7. Peace out, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed.